So, okay, what topic are we going to cover now? Besides Gremlin being down in this corner. Um, okay, so this is just going to be like hopefully a shorter video with just a list of some certain things. First of all, I'm encouraging people to be open and truthful about their experiences, whether they be alien or supernatural, what has happened to you, whether they be in the dream realm or astral realm, if you've been able to do that, the magic things you have tried. I am seeking people to come together to finally figure out the truth about this world, the truth about why these things are going on. Leave all the stuff out of the door with how people are going to think you're crazy or something. Leave that behind you when you come and join the cause. Because there is more going on now than our governments would want us to know. Science is like magic. Science and magic go hand in hand. You can create things with both. Even in religions, there are beings that had magic and could do stuff. Normal beings, and some people called them miracles. So literally here, we're going to gather together and start talking. Because something is about to go down in this world. And to my knowledge, it's going to shock people like crazy. And it could be sooner than later, and I might be too late to the party of being able to share everything. But those who are meant to find us will. There are no coincidences. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. Because our government is disclosing UFOs or UAPs, whatever the hell they want to call it now. They're starting to disclose those, and they have been. But yet, they gaslit us the whole time, telling us, oh, there's no such thing as UFOs or UFPs, and it's this or that. Our own governments gaslight us. You know the biggest profit of war for any country? Money. Look at the Ukraine, they're getting buttloads of money. I mean, I feel for the people, but we don't need these wars. We need peace. We can all live together. So basically, right now, I have a Discord set up called TheCause. I have a website, doesn't have much on it. It's called TheCause-Agents, the-cause.agency. And it's important too, but it doesn't have much on it. I started this journey thinking it was a simulation and interesting things. There's a lot to do with higher beings, religions, the one true source, divine being, and there's like this intergalactic war going on, to my knowledge. So basically, I want people to come together, join me and others that some have been around since I started my exploring what was going on, seeking truth, seeking information. I believe in aliens. I've seen things. I saw a UFO when I was 11, and so did my two foster brothers that were with me. So aliens, I believe in that. I believe in the supernatural. I believe that there are other humans that came before us that are on another world or other worlds that are more advanced than us, and that this planet is more of a prison planet, and we are basically just slaves. We basically are. So I believe that the aliens, which are humans, are coming here, and there are other beings. Not everything is, how do I say this? Not everything we've been told is the truth. And the truth is scary sometimes, and the truth can hurt a lot. But being dumbed down and not understanding or knowing is worse. Being sheep led to the slaughter is worse. Look at these families, and this might hit home. You might be an individual with no family, but you have to work 2 or 3 jobs to support yourself. Or you're not able to work and you can't get help and you're homeless, or you are barely making ends meet. You have to go to food banks for help and stuff. I've been there, done that. I just ended up getting a place recently in March after being homeless since March 31st of 2022. No, yeah, 2022. And we got a place March 7th. And there's plenty of food out there for everyone. It's greed in this world. Money makes the world go round, and money is a concept. Whatever happened to bartering and trading? Whatever happened to things where you get your debts forgiven more easy by being able to pay them back in other ways? How is it that this world has so many people suffering when we have so many resources? I keep looking up at my video just to look, so that's why I'm not directly looking at you guys all the time. But have you experienced alien stuff, seen UFOs, seen lights and stuff? Have you seen many different things? I mean, have you heard voices? Have you heard your name being called but no one's there? Have you felt your past relatives that have died around you? There are humans that are more advanced now than our government wants us to know. And they can send their souls out like astral projection, and they've gotten good at it. There is room for us to have telepathically be able to be telepathic, to be able to hear and stuff. And there are some people that can channel like that. And though, have you seen ghosts? There's so many things. Some people are lost. Some souls are lost. Some are not. There are other beings out there. So if you're in the aliens, if you're in the glitches in the Matrix, there are things going on. There are timeline shifts happening. There have been timeline shifts going crazy, and I believe that the timelines for this world have been fractured. That somehow Earth fractured into multiple, what you could say multiple realities in a way, but they're timeline fractures, and that we all have pieces of one being. That there's like one being, our core self, and we have shadow copies in these timelines. This is my theory. There are shadow copies in this time, in these different timelines. Timelines are starting to merge together. There are people feeling this. They are feeling off. There are people, when they merge to these timelines or jump timelines, people are completely different. They don't know them, or they act different, or they're just different. And the timelines are starting to compress and merge. A bridge is being put over the gap to merge all of us together again. And there are things going on that I really can't explain everything without sounding crazy. My journey is my journey, but I've been around people that have experienced the many different things around me that have been supernatural, and we are in control of everything. We do not need to fear our governments. We need to stand up and fight as one for the rights of everyone. We have been brainwashed and led, and we are sheep being led to the slaughter. We are being brainwashed with these thoughts of who to hate. They always want us to hate someone else, the different race. They want us to hate different races, different sexual orientations. For God's sake, I don't care who you fuck, who you lay in bed with. Cool. It's your right, your choice. It's your body. As long as it's consensual, it's fine. And as long as it does not have anything to do with children. Children are off limits, and consensual stuff, that is mainly the rule. Do not harm others. Do not harm yourself and do not harm others. Do not harm children above all. Children are our future and they are to be protected. And consensuality is key too. It's very easy. If you don't like someone, don't be mean. Don't fuck with them. Don't do anything to them. Things are going to change, and there's going to be so many people that are not going to be liking this. They are all about the almighty dollar, almighty greed. I have to have this. I have to have that. I have my stuff only because I was able to keep it in storage to protect it, and only because somebody was able to tow my broken vehicle and let me get the stuff out of it, even though I lost my vehicle. But I'd give up all my items to have my true desires. And that's one person. I'm not worried about the tangible stuff. If somebody needed something, I would help them. And that's the thing, it's coming down to that. If we don't help each other, we are going to be fucked over. They want to divide us and conquer. That has always been their plan. They don't care about the sick. They don't care about the elderly. They really only care if something goes down. They will save the children to brainwash them and for the future. And they will save the select few. Because children are easily gaslit and brainwashed. So now is the time for us to stand up, gather together, share our experiences. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't be who you want to be. Don't let anyone tell you that you're wrong, but be open-minded, be skeptical. But if you feel like you're going to have to, like you're going to hurt yourself or someone else, do seek help. If you're at a loss, do seek help, counseling or whatever. Or seek a friend or family member that's close to you if you don't want to get that kind of help. I am in no way a doctor. I just know we need to stand up together. And not everyone who has been labeled crazy or schizophrenic and stuff is actually crazy or schizophrenic. We just have different points of view. The stuff I believe in is no different than believing in a religion like Christianity. I have my beliefs. But I'm not going to do anything stupid to hurt myself or anyone else where there are those religions. So at this point, will you join me on TheCause Discord and chat with me? And you guys can chat here too. And we can find out the truth finally if we work together and not be divided and conquered. Let's rise up. Rise up and take our places above the elite. Because wasn't the United States founded for the people, by the people? The people is not in charge here. Not anymore. Never truly was. And all these old men in charge, or old women, and yes, I'm going to say it, old white men. We don't have many in our areas that actually represent our whole being as a human race. And humanity is worth saving. But with how it's going, we're going to destroy ourselves before we save ourselves. And humanity isn't just for humans. It's also for all living creatures and beings. Why do we call an animal shelter sometimes a humane society? Because everyone deserves humanity. Human is a concept. Humanity is a concept. Just like money. So now, it's time to work together. Time to look past our differences. Time to not judge each other for looks, thoughts, and stuff. Time to keep a cool, calm head. and time to really help each other. No matter if what I believe is real or not. No matter if what you believe is real or not. I believe because I've seen tangible proof in things. But I can't prove it to many. I can only prove it to people when it happens when I'm with them. And even then, they can only share what they experienced. So now's the time for us to stand up together. I hope you'll join me. And I really hope that this works. Because time is short. We are heading towards a war. On world and off world. And it's going to be probably one of the worst in the world's history. And it said 1551 on there, which is the angel number. A reflective angel number. And the only way we're going to survive is together. Because all they have to do is take down the power grid, take down the internet, cut off our connections to everyone. And then we're screwed and we're alone. But we're more powerful together, aren't we? I'm ready. And I don't know how much I can help too much. Like, I don't have a vehicle now, so I can't get around. But I'm grateful for what I do have. I have my mom. I have my dog. I have my memories. And I have people like you that have not given up on your life. That at times have had the hardest of struggles. You might not have struggled harder than some people. But you know what? You struggled in your shoes the hardest you have ever struggled. And you made it through. And now's the time for us all to come together and fight for our rights. But we also need to start accepting each other. Completely accepting each other. Not judging people or being afraid of people that are different. Not judging them for their sexual orientation or the color of their skin. Not harming them for it either. We all have our faults. We all get angry. We all have flaws we don't like about each other. Well, ourselves even, but I don't know why I said each other, but we have things we don't like about others. Some people are not attracted to others. That's normal. But it still doesn't make it right to judge people on these bases. But you also have to remember that you need to treat others how you want to be treated. I'm not innocent by far. I've fucked up many times. And so have many others. There is always hope for someone. But the thing is, you can't always give multiple chances to the person over and over and over again when they hurt you. So instead of being hurt now by others that have just hurt you, called you a liar, called you stupid, called you crazy and stuff, come join me and others to try to be a team, to be a tribe. I will accept you into my tribe as long as you share the kindness, love, and joy that we all need to, the acceptance. I don't care what color you are, what sexual orientation you are, if you're the right or the left or in between or anywhere. Just join us.